Now, a new groundbreaking TV campaign showing the reality of people living and coping with cancer is to be aired on Christmas Eve.
The cancer research campaign, partly filmed at the Leeds Cancer Centre, uses observational footage to capture raw, honest and touching moments in the hope of raising awareness of the disease. Sarah Clark has been to meet some of those who took part.
Cancer Research UK's new 60-second TV advert that's aimed at beating cancer. It's made up of patients receiving treatment as well as good and bad news, including John Anderson from Halifax.
There was a little bit of a delay on your results last week, but they're here now and it's good news.
He features along with his daughter Paula, being told he's got the all clear from skin cancer following surgery to remove a cancerous mole.
Were brilliant. The relief were enormous, Live life to the full now. I hope this advert will get it home to people that, cancer is a disease and can be cured if it's caught in time.
Within 4 months, my dad found it, he'd been operated on and he got the all clear. So it just goes to show that there's good news. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Toby, should we go? Yeah. Should we go get your chemo?
4-year-old Toby Dickens from Leeds also features, shown going for treatment. He was diagnosed with leukemia 6 weeks after his mother Erica was told she had breast cancer.
Just couldn't believe it, just absolutely could not believe that this could happen to a family. While I was having my treatment, Toby was in the hospital and I was in St James's Hospital, so there was to and fro in between hospitals.
And with both having treatment for the condition, know the importance of the message behind the campaign.
And so it's happening all the time to make sure people check themselves, and if they do find anything that isn't quite right, that they should always go and see the doctor.
The advert will be followed by a number of shorter ads. Both Toby's family and John's hope their involvement will mean a better understanding of what those living with cancer are going through. Sarah Clark, ITV News in Leeds.
Well, John is in the studio this evening, and Nikki Embleton from Cancer Research UK and Debbie Byrne, a lead nurse for research at the Leeds Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust, where much of that campaign was filmed. Nikki, first of all, very difficult watching this, but an incredibly important message.
This is a completely new way of doing an advert for Cancer Research UK. It's done in a documentary style and it's capturing real-time moments as people are having cancer treatment, many of whom in the film are right here at Leeds Cancer Centre. And with over 80 people a day diagnosed with cancer in Yorkshire and the Humberside, this is what is happening right now, and that's the basis of our campaign.
Debbie, obviously you're based at the Yorkshire Cancer Centre, where the Leeds Cancer Centre, where this was filmed. These are actually real patients. Did they know what the diagnosis is or what the outcome of those conversations were going to be when they went in there with the cameras?
No, the patients all were approached and asked if they were willing to take part and understood the ethos of what we were trying to achieve by projecting what a real life experience of cancer is, and not using any setups or models or other people, but actually just demonstrating what it's like for individuals. So they were aware of that and obviously consented to do that, and they were surprisingly supportive. I think if you have a diagnosis of cancer, you often want to, it's very new, it's a very acute thing that's happening to you, and you want to be able to explain that to other people, and I think this is one way of letting people understand what actually happens.
And also I think people are surprised that there is some humour in it as well, in the ads that are coming out after Boxing Day, where it's single people stories. We'll see, how normal people deal with cancer, whether it's getting a cancer diagnosis, whether it's getting that good news, also when it's getting some bad news. But what it's like on that daily, visiting for your treatment, having your chemo, having your radiotherapy, it's almost like making it look, it's something that is what's happening right now.
Yeah. I mean, as you say, it will resonate with a lot of people. I mean, I've been through that situation, and you have too, yes. Nikki, and watching it was very, very hard for me and you. I can imagine it really knocked me back, but at the same time, you also know that once the treatment starts, life is not all doom and gloom. You know, very often it's not such a bad experience, and I think you want to get that message across, don't you?
Absolutely, and I think it's you know, we're very proud that Leeds was able to take part in this, and at St James's Hospital. We wanted to be able to show that you have a relationship with people over time when they're going through a cancer journey. And like you say, this is something that people go through for several months often. And so having that relationship, having that sense of humour, having the day-to-day that matters, ordinary things that people are concerned about reflected in the adverts, I think makes it much more personal.
There's going to be lots of different versions of those ads going out, and hopefully people will see cancer's happening right now. We want people to donate right now, so we can do the research right now too.
Okay, well, very, very powerful stuff. Thanks very much for coming in and talking about it.
Thank you.